the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay, wake the streets up. Okay, come on. Okay, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Come on, wake the streets up. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yo, it's your favorite hustler back again with another video, you guys. Just kind of showing you guys where I'm at, how things going. As we last checked, my rim, I took it to the rim shop. Remember I told y'all they said they couldn't fix it, so they actually gave it to me free of charge. I told you guys I was gonna fix it. I was gonna use some Bondo, mix it up and do it. I was about to end up using some Bondo, but what had happened was, that's a famous thing we like to say, but what had happened was, boy, I ran into all these plethoras of problems. And when I say problems, I'm talking about our van, 2 tires on the van went out. I had to do some brakes on our van, and that didn't work out correctly. But in the end, what happened was I ended up pulling out my project car, and I end up once again wrecking the fender because I didn't put the dating on right. Matter of fact, let me just pause this and take you guys out. All right, y'all, here we go, man. Here is the fender that ended up getting crunched. Yeah, sad story for me. But it was the first time I actually got to pull my car out into the light, so I also got to see how many flaws was actually in my paint and everything. And I'll be able to correct those. Matter of fact, let me show you guys right out here where I get my parts from. Small things to a giant. Sucks, but a learning experience. You need those every once in a while. Right here, got a whole project one back here that I do not use. This was my first fender that I crunched up, where it's at on here. And then I'll be taking my second fender off here as well right there. So I'll actually have the chrome thing on the other side too, which is pretty nice. Just gives it, excuse me, just gives it a little fancy look. Now I'm gonna cut y'all back on the inside. So anyway, now that sad story is over, now back to the rim. So I end up, when I went to go do my van, I end up needing a caliper. So I went to AutoZone and bought one and ended up finding out I could rig it up without one. But I found this in here. It was pretty cheap. Then they're like $7 or $8. It's just Quicksilver. It's like that JB Weld. It's like some putty with some chemical in the middle, and you just squeeze them together, knead it in until a ball. When it's all one color, you lay it on your rim to replace the steel. Now, I'm at the good part now. When I first put this stuff on there, it was real lumpy. And when it's lumpy, you just gotta let it dry. And then once it dries, you're able to sand it. Hold on, let me get my camera real good so you can see that. Matter of fact, let me turn the flash off. There we go. You wet sand it. Now, because this stuff dries so thick, I usually wet sand with 320, but because this dries so thick, I had to wet sand this with 80 grit. But wet sand will never let you go past the flaws. So remember wet sand. If you dry sand, there's always a chance that you can sand it too deep. So that's just keep in mind. So this has just been my rim update for preparing rims for paint. Next, I'll have to prime this one up, and then all my rims be ready for paint, and then I can take this back to Bell Tire and get the tire put on. So until the next video, if you guys have any questions, comments, and concerns, put them in the bottom. Also remember, like, share, and comment on my videos. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out.